Hi everyone, it's Rachel Reed and I'm here today to show you a tutorial on how to make a mini loaded envelope. So this is just a standard business size envelope. I have a ton of these. You get like 100 in a package. They're roughly 4 inches wide by 9.5 inches tall or long. So we're going to start today by gluing shut the flap. You can lick this or add some water to seal it. I'm just going to add some glue. And then we're going to go ahead and decide where do we want that fold to be, the little pocket part. And so I just roughly measured just by eyeballing it, but it's 3 inches. 3 inches is about the size pocket that I like to do. Once you've done that, you're going to just take and you're going to cut a sliver off the end of the pocket. You can see it's not much, just cutting the very tip of it, and now I've made my pocket. So once I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and get my scrapbook paper. This is a recollection pad of paper. It's that thin paper, but I just love the colors. They're bright, bold, and I wanted to make a bright mini pocket letter. So I'm just kind of flipping through to decide what I want to put in here. And let's see here. I think I'm going to do this alphabet. I think it's cute. So, you can measure if you want. I'm not measuring. I don't need to measure. If you want to be precise, you can measure 4 by 9 or roughly that size. Remember that the pocket's going to cover up quite a bit. So all I'm doing is covering a majority of this outer piece. Okay. And now I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to trim it. I want to use a different color paper for the front here. Just tracing the edge so I know where to cut using my scissors. Once again, you can measure it, use your paper cutter. To me, this is faster. All right. Now I'm just adding that paper to the front. Oops. Getting it lined up. I'm going to add glue just to the two edges to make my pocket. And I'm going to put my clips on there. Sorry guys, I have a little bit of a cold. Now, I do need to go inside and I need to line this inside. I'll do that in a minute. I need to decide what kind of paper I want. Oops. So I think I'm going to line it with some blue. Maybe not. Yeah, let's line it with this. I do need to cut these pieces because I'm going to have to slip them inside. So I do need them 4 inches. So I'm going to cut them 4 inches wide. And then I'm going to take, and I'm just going to cut a smidge off. It's about a 1/16 of an inch. It's not much at all. So that it'll actually slide in there without any problems. I'm going to take my clips off. This is the hardest part of the project. Because what you don't want to do is get glue on the other side. So if you take this and you kind of bend it up and bend this the other way, you can slide it right down in there. And I forgot that I needed to cut off. It actually should have not been 6 inches. It should have been 5. So I apologize about that. So I'm going to go ahead and fix this one before we put it in there. So it should be a 4 by 5 piece. I'm going to do the exact same thing with this one. Slide it down in there. And now I've gone ahead and have the inside covered. So the last thing we have to do is cover the back. So we need to choose some paper to cover the back. And I'm going to use, because I used alphabet on the front, I'm going to use this alphabet on the back. I think that'll be real cute right there. Once again, I'm just going to put this on. I'll line it up. And then I'll go ahead and trim around the edge. Okay. Now I want to trim this off. You don't have to do this, but I want to trim it off a little bit shorter. I'm just going ahead and doing that because I want my pocket a little bit smaller. Notice I shouldn't have done that because the glue was still wet, but that's okay because I'm going to add some lace up here anyway. It'll cover that up, but you do want to wait until it's dry all the way. I'm trying to rush for the tutorial. And then you want to go in here, you want to find the center. So center of 4 inches is 2 inches. And I'm going to go down approximately 2 inches. Just like that. If you want to roll the edges, you can just take and put something underneath it and give it a little roll. And then once I roll it, I just kind of flatten it out a little bit. And here is your mini pocket. Now back here, I want to add some things. So you could actually add some, actually I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to add this piece of doily because I have some lace that I want to add up here, and that'll be some nice dimensions. So here's another pocket letter for you. I'm sorry, not a pocket letter, another loaded pocket, but this is a mini version, and it's really cute to put some ephemera in and send for some happy mail. So I hope everybody likes that tutorial. Have a great day.